Manchester is an excellent city for writers because of the opportunity to move from perhaps being a part-time writer or an amateur writer to sort of fully leverage and launch yourself as a professional.
I think it's a wonderful city, it's got an amazing diverse population, and so you get a lot of different stories. The people of Manchester are natural storytellers.
I think that the literary scene in Manchester is actually quite wide and growing, probably because of the very many creative writing centres that there are in and around Manchester.
There are more postgraduate creative writers in this city than anywhere else in the UK that I'm aware of, apart from perhaps London. And so there's a great deal of new writing being produced. The live literature scene is incredibly vibrant here. So many different organisations running grassroots literature events.
About 8 months ago we decided we were going to bid to become UNESCO City of Literature. And what that entails is creating a kind of steering committee of interested people and stakeholders, and you broadly tried to put together a kind of sense of what writing means for Manchester, why it's important to our city, and also what you might want to do next. It's lovely to have you all here. Welcome to the Central Library in Manchester. What we're going to do is I'm going to talk briefly and introduce this, then we're going to have a couple of sessions where you talk with one another.
Really, with the consultation portion of this, we wanted to start with the writers and people working in writing and literature. These are people working across all different forms of writing. We're trying to get a really good representation of people, from all different backgrounds. And we're really trying to ask them what it's like to be a writer in Manchester and what are the things that have made a difference to them in their writing career.
From that, we found out that in March there were 3,422 visitors to live literature events in Manchester. So if we extrapolate, that means per year there are about 800 literature events and 48,000 visitors per year, including festivals.
It's a real honour for me to endorse Manchester's bid to become UNESCO City of Literature. And as a city, we have a genuine understanding of the role of libraries in our communities.
Manchester is home to the world-class Central Library, as well as 3 historic gems, the Portico, John Rylands and Chetham's libraries. And the city is home to 2 of the country's most highly regarded writing schools. So we're a thriving, innovative city with a unique literary heritage and a history as a pioneer of free public libraries.
The great diversity of writers in Manchester, I think, is unparalleled in the UK. And it's been a pleasure to work at the writing school to help be part of that wonderful dialogue that we have here.
I think something like UNESCO status would be brilliant for Manchester. It would really help to raise the profile of all the literary activity that's happening and for people to take more notice and hopefully bring in more audiences.
We're not London, and Manchester exists as a writing hub in and of itself. UNESCO gives us that status, gives us that title, we can all shout about it a lot more.
I think it would be a really amazing status and allow us to work with lots of other cities across the world and show what Manchester's really about.